Just 1 month since Google's new social platform, media platform, Google Plus, has added $45 billion to the company's bottom line. But the web giant is not the only company making big moves and big bucks in social media. There is also a brother and sister operation that simply began as a way for them to make new friends. The halls of high school, places where friendships are forged, memories are made, and later remembered in the pages of a yearbook.
The public school we went to wasn't a small school, but a lot of people had been there since kindergarten. So a lot of the friend groups were already solidified, and it was kind of hard to push your way into them.
But when siblings Catherine and David Cook transferred to a new high school where they hadn't made any friends, the traditional keepsake served only as a reminder of everything they'd missed.
I saw the physical yearbook as something of a way of actually finding out things about people in your classes. But it is stuck in one point in time, which is why when Dave and I got the idea, we thought it would be awesome to have a yearbook that's basically constantly updated.
So 6 years ago, they delivered the yearbook into the digital age, founding the social media networking site MyYearbook.
I found out about it at a dinner table. They pitched the idea to me, and I thought, oh, that was interesting, and I was going to get behind it.
We first caught up with them 2 years after MyYearbook went live in 2005.
Do you think Matt should be in front of quiz?
Catherine's older brother, Jeff, a Harvard grad with entrepreneurial experience, was CEO, and it quickly became a hit.
When we launched, Facebook had not yet gone into high schools. We were able to get 400 members from our high school in the first week, and we thought, this is great. But then 9 months later, we already had 1 million members.
The site is geared towards teens and young adults ages 13 to 24. Jeff credits the company's success to a unique approach that sets them apart from competing sites.
So you go to Facebook to connect with people you know. We're about meeting new people.
Whereas Facebook's news feed shows you the posts from your friends, our live feed shows you posts from people near you that are around the same age as you, so that they're relevant to you, and you could actually become friends with them.
Catherine may have started MyYearbook to make friends, but today she also has employees. Hey. 100 of them.
We do want to get to them as fast as possible.
All right.
The company has steadily grown each year and boasts nearly 33 million members as of this year. That's over 30 million more than when we visited Catherine in 2007.
When I received $4.1 million in venture capital funding, everyone was going around the school saying, Catherine's a millionaire now.
I think the big thing is the biggest release is the iPhone coming. And
just last week, the siblings sold the company for $100 million.
But we're playing for the larger prize, which is really building an enduring global brand around meeting new people.
He says they're still down to earth and don't think about the money.
Yeah. No.
Not really.
Not really, believe it or not. Might affect the furnishings in your apartment, but maybe not much beyond
really,
that.
I already brought my couch.
Yeah.
So I don't really expect much to change at all of our lifestyles.
They're still headquartered in a modest office park in New Hope, Pennsylvania, an idyllic town along the Delaware River, 3,000 miles and a world away from Silicon Valley.
Yeah, we have no plans to move the company. I think the location has really made for part of the culture and I think part of the success.
MyYearbook does share some of the Silicon Valley atmosphere. There's no real dress code, a kitchen stocked with a beverage of your choice, and most nights, a catered dinner for the staff. And even with all the success, MyYearbook remains at heart a family business.
I definitely like working with my brothers. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes it is stressful. Our parents always push us to go as far as, as we can, and always expected a lot from us. So I would say that they're excited for us, but not very surprised.
Well, maybe surprised.
Maybe surprised.